Yo, what's up? It's another day. It's Monday. And today we're going to show a Doki Doki mod, DDLC mod. One of my subscribers recommended me this, so I'll try to do it. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing one of my Sports Fest shirt back on 2019. Yes. There. Also says 77 right there. Yeah. Oh, you can't see it, but I've already said it at 77. So here's the mod. So I guess I should turn on this first. So there we go. And this is designed to be played only after. Okay. Game file some. Okay, As this is only a demo, what you see here including this is subject to change the final version. So by the way, this is not yet complete. I've already put the description of the mod. I mean, I've already put the link of the mod in the description below. So yes. Oh, okay, that's a different. Who was in the studio doing that? Oh. I'm not a pianist, so here we go. Doki Doki Within. I don't know what's in the mod, but okay. Who was in the studio doing this song? I really love the music. I guess I should listen to this. Who was in the studio doing this? So amazing. Oh. Let's go to settings first. Text speed at max. Auto forward at max. Rollback slide. What does this mean? Okay. Let me just go check my Facebook first because I. Okay. Okay, now let's go start. And of course, we're just going to continue by the name Helicopter. Yes, we're going to go by the name Helicopter. Let me just go. Yes, we're going to go by the name Helicopter. You can't hear the music, sadly. Here, listen to the music first. Yeah, so we're going to go by the name Helicopter because why not? Okay, here we go. And the music though. Anyways, let's start. We're still going to go by the name Helicopter. Act 1, Something About Us. Oh, okay. Yeah, I should also turn on my task manager as well, because I just saw that the encoders overloaded something. Act 1, Something About Us. Not Among Us. Okay. It's a regular Tuesday morning, like... It's actually Monday. It's a regular Tuesday morning like any other. Nothing too exciting, but not entirely boring either. It's just the basic run-of-the-mill school run as usual. I'm waiting for Sayori, my neighbor and childhood best friend. She's the kind of person you couldn't imagine making friends with one day. Okay, it'd be... Oh! Wait. Okay, there we go. I guess you can still hear me, not just the music, so... Anyway, but I guess it just works since we've known each other basically all our lives. In a way, she's like a little sister I never had, despite her being a whole 2 months older than me. I look at the clock on my phone. Come on, Senor, we'll be late at this rate, I grumble to myself. Eventually, the door of her house opens, and out emerges the Sayori. Yeah, the Sayori is there. She's just getting her bag on while keeping a half-eaten slice of toast firmly locked in her jaw. Well, toast. Of course, that's her excuse. I overslept again. Okay, so I actually don't know what to expect in this mod, but yes. Her voice is partially muffled by the toast. I rolled my eye and gave her a smirk. I figured, hey? Sayori finally takes the toast out of her mouth and speaks. Her voice is still slightly muffled due to her chewing. That's mean, Helicopter. But yeah, we're the Helicopter. It may be an AH-64 Apache or something else like that. I'm kidding. I chuckle. Since we were young, it's always been easy to tease Sayori from time to time. She knows I'm joking, but her reactions are way too fun to pass up. Anyways, you coming? Well, yeah. Again, she aimlessly cheery, but I know that she's been suffering with depression most part of her life. Yeah. I took her a lot of courage to admit it to me, but I'm glad that she did. Okay, I guess this is the good ending, I guess. I don't know. If anything, it brought us closer together, and I've made a promise to her that regardless of where life takes us, I'd be there to help her through those dark days. To her credit though, she's been doing her best to manage it. We soon start the walk up to the school. With every passing minute, the street starts getting flooded with students ranging from groups of friends, those on their own, and couples. With Sayori and I making a small talk along the way up, she then brings up something that's clearly been on her mind for a bit. Say, you've not joined the club yet, have you? No, not okay, so I guess this is just like what happened before, but it's a bit different since it's a mod. Okay, everything looks good, the stream is good. Okay, everything looks good. It's not failing again, just like last week. Good. No. Not yet. No. I scratch the back of my neck as my voice trails off. Admittedly, I'd not really been looking for any clubs. None of the ones I'd seen so far really piqued my interest, and the one club I remotely interested in the music club had been excuse me had been closed the previous school due to lack of funding. Ooh. I then took over Sayori, who seems to be remembering something. Well, maybe you should check out my club. That reminds me, Sayori had recently told me that she was the vice president of the school's recently established literature club. Whilst, I don't know how to pronounce that, whilst literature had never really taken my fancy, I do remember my English grades being decent at best. Ooh, that's amazing. That, and as budding musician, it helps to break down song lyrics to find the meanings behind each track. It kinda counts as poetry, right? I sighed. I mean, I don't really have much else to do, so I guess I can stop by. Yay! Yay! Sayori lets out a cheery yawn, still half asleep, I guess. Pretty obvious. She then grumbles in a way that's still quite audible. Good job, I asked Natsuki to make those cupcakes last night. I decided to play dumb even though I clearly heard her. What was that? Nothing. She chuckles as we now stand outside the school gates. Anyways, see you later. Meow. Sayori, wait. Well, since we're a helicopter, then we should just go fly right towards the school that they were talking about. And we could just go levitate and then like that, helicopter. Whoa, I never seen this before. It's amazing. What is it? Oh, it's written in Japanese right near the clock, but it doesn't have any arms. This is what their school looks like. A gigantic rock. Only thing that is missing is an Excalibur stuck on it. Before I can finish, she's already become one with the bustling masses. I don't even know where the club is now. Knowing Sayori, she'll realize that, and let me know later, though so I can't complain too much. I check my timetable to remind me of my first period. Period 1, History. Mr. I... whatever. History. One of those few subjects I'm genuinely good at. Time to get this day over with. And then transition. The school day was... okay, the music is gone. The school day was about as ordinary as ever, and it's soon as over as it began. I start packing my things. It hits me that I've not seen Sayori since this morning. She's gone to the club without me, hasn't she? By the time I get to the door, a familiar flash of peach-colored hair and a red bow catch my eye. Sayori runs up too and holds her arms against the wall. Give me a second. She speaks between exaggerated breaths. You didn't need to run here, you know? I chuckle with a smirk. But I forgot to tell you where the club is. My earlier guess was right, I suppose. Fair enough. I stepped to the corridor. Is this a mod where... is this a Sayori's focused mod or something? Or... I don't know. Wait. Do I see my blue... okay, the blue cursor just showed up in the stream. And this is something that I haven't seen again. Okay, blank papers. Amazing. So, yeah, what kind of school is this? Just blank posters stuck in the blackboard, or I should say green board or chalkboard. Anyway, we going? Yep. Sayori being seeming to fully recover from her breathlessness as we start to walk up. Okay, another transition. Okay, here we go. We soon find our way up to a section of the school that I rarely visit besides for music class. Soon enough, though, we find our way to the club room. I have a peep through the window and spot a purple hair. Okay, that's Yuri. Purple haired girl with a gentle yet intense expression that is focused on her book on her desk. You can also hear some partially muffled voices hinting at more members inside. It's actually just 3 of them inside the room. And I can see a blue cursor on my screen. Sayori swings the door open and bolts into the room. Guys, the new member's here. But I haven't figured out if I like the club yet. Oh well. As long as there's cupcakes, that's what's important. I timidly enter the room and wave as the club's other members look my direction. The girl with the purple hair closes her book before getting up and walking towards me. She speaks in a soft voice that matches her gentle expression. So you're the helicopter? This is why I love the naming funny things for the main character. So you're the helicopter. Yes, I am the helicopter. Yes, we are a helicopter. Yes, I'm a helicopter. I'm an a Cobra AH1. I think it's AH1 Cobra. Yes, I have a machine gun and missiles. I'm an no, what's better than that helicopter anyway? I'm a Russian helicopter. So you're the helicopter. She always says nice things about you. I'm not sure the girl with pink hair. There goes Natsuki. Look at that. Look at that tsundere expression. Yeah. And obviously she'll say, I'm not cute. A much shorter girl with pink hair that's decorated with assorted red clips and ribbons comes up. Seriously, Sayori? You brought a boy? Way to kill the mood. Yep, that's what old tsundere says. A taller girl sighs. Natsuki. The other girl, apparently named Natsuki, relented to avert her gaze away from me. I'm also certain that this is the same Natsuki Sayori said. This is the same Natsuki that Sayori said made some cupcakes. Her smaller stature, what does stature means? Google! Hey Google! What does stature means? Okay, here we go. Stature. Wait, let me just switch to display capture. There. Here we go. Stature, a small, never mind. A person's natural height. So, which means that's already natural height of Natsuki. Just that. 4'11", right? I guess. The biggest to check. Yep, I knew it. It's 4'11". Sarah then gets closer to me and whispers. Just ignore her when she gets moody. She then bounces back as she steps towards the other doors. Wait, where's Monica ever anyway? Okay. The poster at the back doesn't look different. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is you, the smartest in the club. Yes, we all know that. Don't just say things like that. I can imagine someone like her has a bit of struggle keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Let's just go save another one. And of course, there is helicopter. Helicopter. Let's just go play a helicopter sound at the background as well. Just to, well, you know, helicopter. Oh wait, no. I don't have a helicopter sound on my PC, so we're just going to search one. It's just funny when they just call the main character Helicopter. That's why I really like. Okay, I just opened YouTube and I see a lot of Toho related videos like yes, Sirno Gaming and yes, our stream. For 10 hours, yes. Copied the link already. Four or four. What? No way. You're already hearing. You already. Okay, maybe just. It's not that loud. Why does it say 404 not found? You probably hear the helicopter hovering back in the background, or not that much loud. What's wrong with these things? Or maybe they can't be downloaded. Maybe I forget about the helicopter sound. Yeah, helicopter. A voice then calls out from behind me, causing me to turn around to meet a face I'd not seen that much since the second year. Blah, blah, blah. Yep. Where the helicopter? Okay, there goes the spam bots on my chat. There goes the spam bots. Yay! This is amazing. Spam bots anywhere. Okay, I should actually go in. There we go. Yep, spam bots are always like that. I've actually seen spam bots on my comment sections, but yeah, I blocked them with help of technology. My face adopts a small grin. doesn't look like she changed too much. Then again, I have seen her around the school every so often, but we've not had a class together since last school year. I hope those spam bots won't show up again. Yeah, the concurrent fuse obviously spam bot. I want appropriate chat on the live chat and not spam bots. Oh, by the way, I'm actually planning to make a Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile one day. Okay, I don't know if that's a spam bot or something. Please, are you a spam bot? Are you a bot? Because I don't like bots in my chat, in my live chat. They shouldn't be here. They're just spamming it, and I don't know how bots actually find my channel, because they're bots. Screenshot, yes, okay. And then put that thing on my iCloud and save it on my phone's gallery. Why not? Large icons. And copy. Paste. Done. Let me decide. Oh wait, it's already here? Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. It's in my iCloud now. And I guess the spam bot just left. Amazing. I'm a robot eliminator. Amazing. I eliminate spam bots. Yes. Because I'm better than robots. I actually don't know. I should go and run my antivirus first. Just wait. Let me just run it first. I really need. Oh wait, no, not quick scan, not smart scan. Full scan. We have to scan the whole PC first. Maybe those spam bots are using our stream to, well, you know. There we go. Now that's scanning, we will continue. There we go. Back then, she was the most popular girl in the year, and I'm more certain about her. She's not good for organic. Yes, that's money. She's also someone way out of the league of a guy like me. To be honest, I did develop some sort of stupid. Ooh. Okay. Then let's duel helicopter. Yeah, let's duel. We just go. Okay, everything's just good now. The important thing, my PC should be safe if even those spam bots are around. To be honest, I did develop a sort of schoolboy crush during the time we shared that English class, but I never worked up on the courage. Whoa! We did work on group projects a fair bit enough. I go. I haven't seen you in ages. How you've been? It's good. Get some screenshots. Did that even? Okay, it did. Still infectious as always. I've been good. Just busy as usual. That reminds me, Monica, without a doubt, was the hardest working person I knew. Her grades were always either near top or fully at the top. That's nice, that's nice, that's nice, that's nice. Okay, let me just go spin something on our live chat first. No spam bots allowed, we don't like that here. Yeah, we don't like that here. We don't like hackers, we don't like spam bots, we don't like anything of those. So we have to pin that message right there. How about you, helicopter? Well, as usual, hovering in the sky, because I'm a helicopter and that's what a helicopter do. It's just funny that it's just called helicopter. And we just call our main character helicopter. Just because of the helicopter move. Okay, I'm looking at the stream on my phone and then it suddenly just jumped back to, well, the beginning, I guess. I guess there is a hacker around. There's one hacker among us. We're not playing Among Us. How about you? I scratched the back of my head, my neck nervously. You know, same old, except just as nervously. Anyways, why don't you come sit down? She gestures over to an amalgamash. Oh. Hey Google, what does that mean? Looks fine. What is that? What's that word? Is it right? She doesn't have oh, maybe it's a typo. Maybe it's a typo. Okay. Amalgamation. It's not amalgamation. It's just a typo. So what it means is the action or process of combining or uniting. So which means that she gestures over to a combination of desks that forms a table. Okay. I also noticed that Natsuki and Yuri have gone to the back of the club room, presumably to get some other things, like cupcakes and tea. That's... Is Yuri British anyway? Oh, come on! What are these spam bots? YouTube, please, please fix these spam bots. Hunt those guys down. Hunt those spam bots down. You don't want that thing here. You know, I should go increase the protection for my channel and for my account as well. Spam bots. I hate those. I hate them. Hackers, spammers, and like things like that are the worst thing that ever existed. They're just annoying that they're just spamming the same message just like before. Fast.tech. I actually should go. Okay. New spam bot found on artist. Oh, yep. There's new spam bots, and I can see something like that. Okay, let's just pause this game for a while. We'll be returning back to this game. Just to give awareness to everyone about these spam bots. Here we go, please watch this. So yes, so yeah, be careful of those things. The fast that spam bots. Other than that, it's a spam bot that leads you to a to a danger to a dangerous to a dangerous website that exposes your IP address. Other than that, other than the threat behind those spam bots, they're kinda annoying as well. Other than, well, yeah, so I guess we should go and try to increase our protection for this, for actually all of my devices. And yes, everyone as well watching, please don't click those things or anything. If you saw a weird link on everywhere, on YouTube or in Facebook, any link that looks weird and sus, don't click them. Especially, that's why they're sus, because first of all, you don't know what's behind those things. Second, you don't also know if it's legit or a way to hack your account. You will just know when it already happened, when they've successfully hacked into your account. You already know that you messed up by clicking that link, that suspicious link. So better watch out to those things. Better not try, because I'm telling you why. They are hackers, so don't do it. Don't click on those things. Anything that is suspicious links, don't click them. So you really better watch out and not try. And I already told you why. With a nod, okay, going back, with a nod, Monica. With a nod to Monica, I then make my way to sit next to Sarah. Still feeling kinda shy. Okay, there's something weird going on. There's no transitions or anything, or maybe because it's not yet even done. Monica eventually joins us. Whilst having the occasional chat with Sarah, I do catch her making the occasional glances over me. Let me think. She'll manipulate the game again, just like the original, and then boom. Is that what's going on in my stream? Like, the quality is getting lower, or I can actually see my bitrate right over here on the screen. It's just said 437 kilobytes per second. Okay, this is, I don't know if it's okay. No, never mind. It's actually going back to 1,000. Eventually she starts talking to me once again. So what made you consider the club? I mean, I could just like her. Plus, I already mentioned it on the walk to school this morning, and I told her I'd check it. I'll check it out. Okay, let me just go save this thing, and that, and boom. Just gonna go make a video about it once. About the spam bots and everything like that. I feel my face redden a little. No need to get embarrassed. Monica eases my nerves. I admittedly... whatever. My mind is still on those spam bots. Just can't think about those things. Spam bots. Kinda annoying. Oh, by the way, I'm just gonna go take a short break. Just wait for me. Yo, I'm back. I just... I promise will make you feel right at home, okay? Again, I find myself smiling at her. Okay. Okay, I don't know what's in this mod. Wait, let me go check the red. Wait a minute, maybe those spam bots are the ones behind our failing stream last week. I think that's abundance. Oh, okay. So this mod is a mod about so this mod is, well, focused on Monica this time. I thought it's about Sayori. Okay, so this is what it's written on the hypnosis bar something right here in Reddit in r slash DDLC mods subreddit. Upon joining the literature club, you start to gradually reconnect with your old high school crush, the school's resident idol month. However, the closer the pair of you get, the more you realize that you do have more. So that's why one of my subscribers says that I'm gonna like the mod. Okay, then we're just going to make a series out of it. Yeah, so this is part 1. So episode 1. So maybe we're going to do this next week. Yes, next week. Because tomorrow I'm going to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links again. Or how about I do a Noble Knights deck profile? Should that be? Should I make a deck profile? Anyway, so that's why. I see. This is amazing. Okay. So that's why the main menu theme is played with a piano. Woo! Woo! Yeah, baby, that's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woohoo! Okay, now we're being critical this time. We're not critical anyway. We then hear Natsuki's footsteps approaching. There goes the cupcakes, yay! I turn and notice her holding small plastic containers. Must be the fabled cupcakes Sayori was on about earlier. She then places the container on the table and rests her... Wait, what? This is the Act 1, right? Okay, going back. And there goes the cupcakes. Okay, you all ready? Yeah. After collecting none, Natsuki practically rips the lid off, revealing a batch of white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cats. I see enter button not working. Ah! Seriously? Okay, let me just... history. Ta-da! Oh, it's just ta-da! Natsuki says that with a big toothy grin, already proud of her work. 3 of our eyes widen up, they look amazing. Maybe probably just bought in a bake shop. We don't know if Natsuki really is the one who baked those cupcakes, or she just bought all of those things in a bake shop. I don't know. It's like, boom. Huh. I'm just going to repack all the cupcakes that I bought in the bake shop, and then tell it that I'm the one who made it. Maybe that's okay. Anyways, I'm just making theories about it, but yeah, forget about it. I feel kind of bad about eating them. The curse of good-looking food. So cute. Sarah's excitement overshadows everything else. We each take a cupcake and start to eat. Honestly, they taste great as they look. The soft texture of the white. Okay, I kinda feel it as well. So, soft texture is equal good food. And actually, good texture is equal to good food. What's all what I know about them. White cream perfectly accompanies the taste of small bits of chocolate. Chocolate is soft, and then the cream, probably whipped cream, soft texture, of course, creamy, it tastes like milk as well, and mixed it with chocolate, which also has milk, and probably the dough, of course, also has chocolate. I don't know, I'm not an expert at baking, just yeah, I may have cooking series here in this channel, but I haven't baked anything except for nothing, of course. Maybe one day I'll try one, but for now it's just pastas. Most of my cooking videos are pasta. Only one of them is fried chicken and potato salad. You can go check my channel and then scroll down until you find cooking with RPGM and 777, and then go watch all of those cooking videos. And of course, all of the ingredients are in the descriptions of each of those videos. I turned to Natsuki, swallowing before opening my mouth. You made this? She raises an eyebrow. Yeah. Yeah, there goes the tsundere. These things great. Thanks for bringing them. It's not that I made them for you, baka. Of course, that's what Natsuki would say. I give her an earnest smile, causing her to fall around. Well, yep, I knew it. Well, it's not that I made them for you or anything. I never said you did. I decided to give up on Natsuki's bizarre logic and turn my attention on Yuri, who's coming over with a tray holding a collection of teacups and teapot. Well, let's read it in British anyway. Oh, never mind. Well, later. The faint steam hinting at freshly made tea. Always a pleasant smell. You keep a whole tea set in here? Yours smells as gently as ever. Don't worry. The taters gave us permissions. Is that British enough? I smile back. Well, I'm not complaining. Besides, what? I don't know if this is my first time having a voice crack in a stream, but some of my YouTube videos, especially in Let's Ride episode 4, my voice just cracked. I don't know, I always have my voice randomly cracking like that, especially when talking when talking fast. Just my voice cracking and then boom. I'm not complaining. Besides, okay. I'm glad. Yuri's cheeks redden a bit as she sets the tray down and starts pouring a drink for each of us. Excuse me. She then takes a seat after handing us our respective cups. So helicopter. Yep, there goes the things about books. Yes, Yuri. Yes. How about I say Knights of the Round Table? That's what. Imagine if the main character mentioned that. I was kind of afraid of this question. Like, yeah, I've read a fair bit in the past, but nowhere near as much as anybody else in this club has. Let alone you. Of course, I gotta I still gotta be honest. Well, most of the times it ends up being like manga, song lyrics, and some other books. My voice changes off a bit. No worries. Maybe you'll pick up something to read during your time here. Maybe I will. I smile at Yuri again. I also noticed that Natsuki's head seemed to perk up a bit when I mentioned me reading manga. Of course, Natsuki's gonna say manga is literature. Maybe I'll be able to get recommendations from both one day. Who knows? As the conversations carry on between each of us, I'll learn a bit more about the Green's literary interests. Wow. Honestly, it's amazing that they all seem quite close despite their varied tastes. Well, Natsuki and Yuri always fights about, well, about literature. It soon gets suggested that Natsuki's been writing poems recently, seemingly on the cute side. I'm kinda curious to learn more about that. I turn to her. You write your own poems, Natsuki? I guess. Why do you care? Yeah, there goes the truth there. I find that impressive. Would you mind whoa. Okay. Would you mind sharing... Okay, wait. Is it me or this? Just okay, everything looks good anyway. The stream looks fine. I find that impressive. Would you mind sharing them at some point? No! Well, how about I pull an AK-47? Would you give me your poem? No. And then she would say no, and then brrr. Anyway, no, we don't like that. We're not gonna. She retreats into her chair a bit. You wouldn't like them. Not a confident writer, I presume. I stay as usual. I feel the same as Natsuki. Yuri suddenly pipes up. Still as gentle as ever, because that's Yuri. Sharing that level of writing requires more than just confidence. You must be willing to show your readers your vulnerable side, even showing them the deepest reaches of your heart. And then there goes the status of my OBS going red, yellow, green, red, yellow, green. What is this, a racetrack? Yeah, as soon as I noticed the status of OBS, it just stayed at green. Anyways, as long as it's green, it's good. And my webcam is blocking Yuri's face. Amazing. Yay! That's quite poetic if I do say myself. Monika joins the conversation. Do you have writing experience too, really? Maybe Natsuki would feel comfortable if you shared some of your work. Then he goes to say something but falls silent shortly after a bit of stammering. I empathize with her in a way. Like, I'm not usually the best at sharing my more emotional side so freely, especially with people I've really just met. I glanced back at Monica. I guess it's the same for Yuri too. Aww. Claire seems slightly downcast. I wanted to read everyone's poem. There's a moment's silence. Okay, just wait. Just wait in a bit. I'm just gonna go back. Okay, just wait. pa ata siya. Yo, sorry about that. I just saw my cat doing some weird stuff. Anyway, There's a moment of silence. Anyways, I seemingly out of nowhere. Come down. Seemingly out of nowhere, Monica's vibrant green sparkles with optimism. Okay, everyone, I've got an idea. Our collective gaze fixes onto Monica. How about we all go home and write a poem of our own and then share them tomorrow? That way we'll all be even. There. I just literally ran, so I kind of feel tired. So maybe I would end the stream in a few hours or minutes. I don't know. There's a bit of hesitation from Natsuki and Yuri. Kind of expected that to be. I go to speak. What? What was that? A definitely B. Yeah, let's do it. I'm suddenly cut off by Sawyer. Oh, okay, so that's why it just suddenly poof. The thing's gone and then we're back again. I'm suddenly cut off by Sawyer's burst of energy. How in the world do I keep up with her? It does seem to put a smile on Monica's face though. She turns to me, and since we got a new member, it should help strengthen the bond of the club. Is it that right, Rafflecopter, helicopter? Well, I hadn't been actively considering joining any clubs full time, but I can't deny that this club has quite a relaxed atmosphere. Be it because of the girls themselves or simply because it's a smaller club, I still haven't quite worked that one out yet. Besides, if writing poems is what it takes to reconnect with Monica, then I'd say it's worth it. I collect my thoughts. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Wait, you're joining? My response seems to take Sayori by surprise. I nudged her. Come on, you think I wouldn't join? Besides, it's kinda cozy. The feeling of happiness about my decision seems to be mutual throughout the group. Heck, even Natsuki seems glad. If you just came for cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Yeah. Sounds like something I could see myself saying. Well, that makes it official. Whilst Monica's voice is addressing the four of us, her eyes remain focused on me. Welcome to the Literature Club, yay! After that meeting slowly comes to its conclusion. It was a lot worse nerve-wracking than I thought it would be. Everyone seems really nice to me, which makes the atmosphere that much better. I pull out my phone to make a note for tonight's assignment, write a poem for tonight. Sayer then skips up to me, then slides my phone back into my pocket. You ready to go? Yeah, hang on. I sling my bag over my shoulder. Before we leave, I wave and say goodbye to the rest of the club. Whilst Natsuki and Yuri shyly wave back at me, Monica waves back in a way that's almost she's saying goodbye to an old friend. See ya tomorrow. Me and Sayer begin our journey home, and that's... Oh, okay. All throughout the walk home, my mind is clearly racing about what I could write tonight. However, there's only one person in fact, that my mind keeps coming back to. That be mine. Just... Uh-oh! Here we go! Yeah, I can feel that there is something coming. Okay, brace yourself. Everyone brace yourself. Just Monica. I couldn't put a finger on it as to why she was floating around in my brain. Maybe it's because of my still present person. I can't say for sure. All I do know is that she leaves me with a rather pleasant feeling in my chest, almost reminding me of when I first laid eyes on... Wait. I stop momentarily and place my hand on my chest. Oh, won't stop pounding. Earth to helicopter. Sonny's voice breaks my tongue. Yeah? I turn my face, feeling slightly wet. You okay? Hands still on my chest. I feel my heartbeat starting to steady. It's nothing. I can't tell why it's about. Is this it already? Because I know this is a demo. Well, at least I think I do. Oh, anyways. Just, how could she even do that? Just stuff on my mind is all. The look that Sayori gives me is the one says, I can see right through you, but she doesn't say anything to confirm that suspicion. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow. I bid her goodbye as we go separate ways. As usual, I tried the door to see if Mom's back from work. I get my key out of my pocket and let myself in it. Okay, so in this mod, it was revealed that, of course, the main character had parents. I know Mom's been working to do justice like that, but honestly, it gets lonely sometimes here on my own. I fetch a small bag of crisps from the cupboard to keep my stomach satisfied till dinner. Making my way upstairs, I take a quick detour to my bedroom, which I can describe as a nerd's paradise, to drop my bag and get out of my uniform. I can't really focus at home like that now, can I? After that, and more snacking, I make my way to what used to be the guest room. Whoa, this is something new. Oh! Sound systems right over there. A TV. What's that? Oh, that's some big speakers right there. A nice, well, study area right over here. I guess that's what it's called. Ooh, a laptop, but it's kind of thick, which means it's an old one, like the old laptops that runs Windows XP, I guess, because that's how thick old laptops look like. And of course, trash bin, a calendar, and anything else nice. Flat screen TV, a bed, and a window. I guess this is probably, I guess the one right here in the back of in this window, this sliding glass door, that's probably Sayori's soul. To be honest, for a while it's been my makeshift music studio. My room wasn't anywhere big enough to hold all the. Also, that is why there is a large speaker and the stereo right over there. Since we don't really have a long-term guest anymore, my mom one day decided to screw it and gave me the extra space. Honestly, I doubt that I'd be as into music as I am now if it was okay. Despite that, our musical styles couldn't be any more contrasting. Honestly, it was simply her voice accompanied by guitar or piano. Mine's more reliant on synths, with the occasional, of course, well, probably the main character in this mod will probably be a DJ. First, Monica plays the pianos, and then the main character is, well, focused on synths, which is, well, mostly used in electronic music or electronic dance music, electronic music, or EDM. Not JDM, because JDM is different than EDM. It's pretty obvious. Because JDM is Japan domestic market. EDM is electronic dance music. So, anyways, going back again. Yes, the main character and Monica has something to do with music. Monica with pianos, this main character on the synths. Kinda like the main character is kinda like kinda like me that because I'm also learning how to use FL Studio, but I reinstalled the Windows in my PC, so I don't have FL Studio anywhere right here. So maybe I could get FL Studio again. And actually, I'm learning how to make Russian hard bass using FL Studio. But anyways, even then, I never truly settled on a single style. I guess you could say I make whatever's on my mind. To be honest, that would explain. I can't think of what you said. Okay, I can't think of anything else at the moment. I then head back to my room and stare at my desk. I grab a pen and a single piece of paper, start jotting down what's on my mind. It should help with writing the that poem later. Okay, I guess. Oh, okay, I thought it's done. After about 5 minutes, I'm finished. Amidst the standard emotional stuff, there's the remnants of when I may have gone too far into it. I must have written down and and then scribbled out Monica's name at the last 6 times. So, even now, the thought of her makes my heart race. Maybe that schoolboy crush of mine never died. Oh, okay, but it still have the usual poem game thing, but this time there's no random letter words and a sticker of Sayori Natsuki and Yuri moving right here in this area. Grabbing a second sheet of paper, I feel a new sense of determination and as I start letting my heart guide the movements of my pen. That in itself is oddly poetic for me. Is that a good sign? There's really one way to find out. Yeah, there's one way to find out. Oh, I never seen the look. Wait. Okay, I kind of this is the time signature, right? Right over here. And I kind of forgot what those four or multiple sharps. Oh wait, this is the key signature right over here. And yeah, I kind of forgot a lot of my music. A lot of them. Well, not a lot of them. Just look. There's some noise cancelling things right here. The piano, desks, speakers, amplifiers, and an old school microphone right there. With the ring of the bell, another day of class come to an end. Since my last class was music. Oh, okay. I quickly make my. So this is the music classroom. Okay, that's nice. To my surprise, I'm the first one in. I at least thought that Monica would have been first, given her being the club president and all. Seizing the brief time alone, I know I have. I take a seat at the nearest adjacent desk and take my laptop out of my bag, and all, to make some little tweaks to my latest class project. The project itself is nothing too out there. It's a simple piece, driven mostly by steady bass line, a piano, and the kick drums. Also, maybe okay, it's akin, whatever, to some of my earlier hyperactive production, but definitely more simplistic when it comes to sound design. I'll listen to it. I'll listen again. Maybe I should scrap this. Just then, my head darts back as the door opens. It's Monica. Yes. I focused back on my laptop, praying that she didn't notice me or my dilemma. Oh, wait, I accidentally double tapped the book. I focus, okay. However, I then hear her back softly hit against the door and a long exhausted sigh. I glance back at her eyes meet mine, and her eyes meet mine. Hey, helicopter. I still just can't stop laughing at the name of our main character being Helicopter, which is just so funny. How come a helicopter fit inside a classroom or inside a school? What? Did they just build in an AH-64 inside or what? Or maybe we're just a miniature helicopter or RC helicopter. Hey, hey. I give her a gentle smile. You good? She smiles back. Kinda. She sighs again. Just science class is stressing me out. What? Science? Stressing out science? Do you know what's more stressing about science? Oh, forget about it. I can simply learn. There's only 2 science teachers for our year, being those. Okay, so there are different, or I mean, new names in the mod. Really new. They're kind of like there's like the main characters now mentioning their teachers in their class. Anyway, whereas Nakama is more youthful in her lessons tend to be more down to earth. From what Sayra has told me, Kurosawa has a bit of a rep for being okay. Let me guess, Kurosawa giving you a hard time, right? She nods. I pull out a chair for her. Okay, just gonna go take a break first. Yo, I'm back again. Okay, let's just go back here. What just happened? Okay. I pull a chair for her. Don't even have to say anything as she starts to come over to join me. Her eyes then focus on the screen of my laptop. What are you up to? She seems curious. My eyes first dart on the screen, then back to her. I feel my cheeks redden a bit. It's nothing, just a class project. Kinda thinking of starting over. She focused a little bit more on the screen before her eyes flicker back to meet mine. Oh, this is nice. This is a nice pose. Whoever made the. Okay, I should actually go extract the RPA files, then extract all of those files and then make a new PC wallpaper out of that post, because currently this is what I created using Photoshop. This come on. Okay, let's just clear the icons a bit, and yeah, let's see, there's I have a Toho game right there. Anyways, let's clear that thing out. Yeah, this is my PC background that I desktop background that I used, and I also created it myself with Photoshop and Google Images. Anyway, going back to the game. Yeah, I did took a screenshot of it, right? Did I? Yeah, I did. This is this is cute. A smile forms across her face. Mind if I have a listen? Sure. I smile back as then I hit the space bar to start the track. Again, part of me wants to restart it, but I can't help but notice that Monica seems kind of to enjoy it. Even her head is bobbing to the beat. Maybe that's what we're hearing in the background music. As soon as it begins, the track comes to an end. If on cue, the door opens and the rest of the club make their way into the room. Monica quickly turns to me, seemingly taken back by the sudden entry of the rest of the club. I'll tell you what I thought of it. Save it. This mod is amazing. It's focused on Monica this time. And I can see something in common or something relatable from the main character. Oh yeah. Anyways, okay. That damn irresistible smile of hers. Yeah, I hope when I do the screenshot thing, it doesn't capture the cursor. I guess it doesn't. She then gets up and starts to greet the rest of the club. I quickly close my laptop, slide it back to my bag. I then feel the air quickly leave my lungs as a pair of arms suddenly clamp around me. Hey, yep, there goes Sayori. Sayori's voice rings into my ear. Hey, Sayori. I struggle to get my words out as I wriggle my way to freedom. Yuri then approaches me, a warm yet timid smile on her face. I'm gonna go have a little water break, so please stay there. Yeah, we're back from water break. Yeah, so remember guys, stay hydrated. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. You mean, glad to see that you didn't fly away, cause we gave the main characters the name Helicopter for fun, and now the game's not responding. There we go. Okay, let me just. Oh wait, it's because, well, my antivirus is scanning. I chuckle, returning the smile. I don't have to worry about me doing that. Besides, how could I run from a place as comfy as this? Natsuki soon interjects with a mix of regular. Don't get too comfy though. You won't hear the end of it. I know. Honestly, it's kind of amusing that when Natsuki tries to be assertive. Hey Google, what is assertive? Well, good thing Google is there just to, well, you know, give the meaning of those words. Yeah, okay, just pictures of Natsuki and then Google. Having shown confident of our personality. Okay. Though I have a feeling that if I said that, my nose would probably be the first one to know it. Sarah lets it giggle before speaking again. Don't worry, Helicopter. Don't worry, Helicopter always gives it. It helps save the busy work without me even asking. She then audibly counts everything I've helped her with. Cooking, cleaning my room. She eventually loses her train of thought. How dependable. Very smells gentest at the pair of us. I might be a bit jealous. I chuckle, feeling my cheeks redden. To be fair, this isn't the first time someone might have gotten the wrong impression about Sayori and No, Yuri, it's not like that at all. I smell back. Herm gets a bit distracting when it's messy. Then it not to mention the little incident with the bacon last week. What? Can we not bring that? What happened to the bacon? What happened to the bacon? I then whispered. Yeah, she almost set her kitchen on fire. The duck's burnt! You're cooking in a burnt pan! The duck's burnt! And I guess things doesn't go good. Anyway, the duck's burnt! But this time the bacon's burnt! You speak this. After that, everyone departs to what I assume are their usual activities. Natsuki's rummaging around the closet, finding her manga as usual. Sayori's having a cheery conversation with Monica in the corner, and Yuri's face as usual, buried with that book. Of course, Portrait of Markov. Her intense expressions hints that she's been longing for this moment. Speaking of novels, I should probably pick up a book to read. After all, I did join a literature club. It's really the least I can do. I walk back to the room and start scanning the books I located there. My eyes scan each title on the various spines. I mumble to myself, keeping the voices quiet as without distract. Exit music. Oh, there's also a reference to a different Doki mod. Exit music, Fallen Angel. Or there's actually a book titled Exit Music. I pulled the book of the shelf. That is until I feel a hand tap my shoulder and spin around. Quite honestly taken aback. It's just Sayori. It's just Sayori. I keep my voice low. Jesus, sir, you startled me. Sayori giggles proudly before speaking. Monica wants to ask you something. She then practically drags me by my arm into the front of the class where, as suggested, Monica is reading. Any harder and she might have yanked my arm clean up. Okay, I don't know how long we've been already streaming. Almost 2 hours, almost 2 hours. And I guess I would stop the stream right exactly at 4 p.m. Hey, helicopter. Hey. I find you so good. Siren gives me a slight chance. That simply says, I knew it. But Monica doesn't seem to notice. Sarah says you wanted beef or something. Ah yeah, I do actually. Monica steps up from my desk and gets near me and says, I was gonna get some supplies from the art department and was wondering if you maybe wanna tag along. The way she sends that sends butterfly down. Okay. But at the same time I can't help but think. Would it Sayori be better for that? Okay, I swear I didn't double press my mouse. But I'm still designing. She stops herself and lowers her voice up a bit to not get the attention of Natsuki. Wait, what was that again? But I'm still designing. Designing what? Designing what? Banners? Stickers? Posters? What? Oh, okay, the posters. I decided not to press either of them on it just yet. In that case, I'd be glad. I smile at Monica, then the look on Sayori's face from earlier remains. Maybe this can give us more time to talk. Oh, by the way, guys, you can go to the description down below to take a and you will see my Facebook page. Go there, and because I posted my stream schedule for this week. So tomorrow will be, I'm going to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Then on Wednesday it's break day, so which means there's no stream on Wednesday. Thursday I would play Toho 6 again, or some other Toho games that I could find. And then on Friday, there's still no stream. Saturday there's still no stream. Sunday there's still no stream. So basically we're going to stream for 3 days. Today, tomorrow, and on Thursday. Those are the only days that we're going to stream. Monday, which is today, Tuesday, tomorrow, and on Thursday. That's our schedule for this show. And maybe next week, only I'm going to stream for 1 day next week, because we're going to whoa, chill. We're going to go somewhere for Christmas next week, and I guess I might also do cooking with RPGM and 777 Christmas edition, or Christmas special, or New Year special. I don't know, but I'm going to do that. Oh, by the way, it's almost Christmas. Okay, what day is it? 13. Let me go check the calendar. 13, 14. Yo, 12 days before Christmas? Yo, amazing. That's amazing. 13 days before Christmas. That's so fast. Can't believe it. Maybe this is okay. Oh, Monica beams at me. I promise We won't be too long. Honestly, I'd love to spend as much as time as I can here. Oh, Monica then turns her attention to Sayori. You don't mind watching the club whilst we're gone, right? Okay. Man, my CPU usage is high. Same as RAM and my HDD, because I'm using my HDD as well, a RAM as well, by something we called system page file, which allocates a space from a disk drive, and use that space as a RAM to prevent apps from crashing. You don't mind watching the cover? Well, I am the vice president after all. Sarah teases playfully before plopping this. Okay, I guess we're almost there to that part, I guess. And with that, Monica lets Natsuki and Yuri know that the pair of us will be right back in a bit before we make our way to the corridor. Here we go, the music though. Once outside, I noticed Monica looking back at the club with a not so subtle smile on her face. It's just so relaxing there. I can't help but smile too. It is. I'm guessing that's part of the reason you started it in the first place. I'm just literally screaming right now. Going back. Monica turns to me. Honestly, yeah. Most of the other clubs were just arguing over publicity and the budget and the festival. Not to mention the drama. She chuckled. Because it's just all 5 of you in a club. Only 5 members in the club. So that's why, yes. That's why it's relaxing. Relaxing. Take note of that word, relaxing. She chuckles as she looks back internally. Like in the second year, you must have been part of a major club there once. And if I remember right, weren't you in the debate club at the start of this year? Monica laughs as we start walking down the hall. Oh God, did it get me started on debate club? Worst mistake of my life. The worst mistake of your life so far. Well, you haven't seen this, like stairs, what's that, shelves, and more shelves, a safe, and the door so bright. As we get further, the conversation only grows. It's not too long till Monica's letting me know how most of the bigger clubs aren't all that they're cracked up to be. Eventually, we end up talking about the literature club once again. I'd rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Her enthusiasm is just about as contagious as her smile. In that case, I'm surprised most people haven't joined yet. It is true though, so that's why just 5 of them in the literature club. Well, actually, I'm just going to end the stream at 3:45 because I want to, well, build a Noble Knight deck for Wygo Pro for some reasons. Because why not? I mean, I know a literature club doesn't sound too enthusiastic, but for me, it's only fair to judge a club by its members, and at least from what I can tell, everyone else in the club seems really nice and close with each other. Monica speaks again. That only makes events like the festival that more important. Hopefully we can all grow the club before we graduate. A thought pops into my head. So after that, Natsuki would become president or something. Monica giggles. No, wait. What? Why Sanatsuki will become very festival? Oh, we can grow the club before you graduate. Okay. No. Natsuki's in the same year as us, as the rest of us. Oh, my bad. Is that because Natsuki is small? Don't bully the tsundere. No. She may be small, but it's Natsuki. I feel my face flush red. But that makes me wonder why Natsuki is much more frail compared to the rest of us. It's a little concerning, but it'd be a bit odd of me to ask about that out of the blue. Eventually, though, we reach the door to the art department. It's a section of the school I've not visited since the first year. To be honest, I was never really any good at art in the traditional sense, being more creative with computers and music software, so I dropped out of it and start off the second year. I noticed Monica peeking through the door, presumably checking if there's a club going on or something. We're clear. Go! Just imagine if that's what happens. Raiding a club with guns. Monica calls me over as she opens the door gently open, and I quickly follow her inside. And more areas of what they call the school is being shown. Something that I haven't seen in the game. Like, look at it, there's canvas and everywhere since and blue. It's a blue. Monica already made her way to the supplies closet and has started searching. I, on the other hand, just idly stand there, was taking the occasional glance at her. Eventually, she breaks the silence. Hey, could you hold this a sec? She holds out a small piece of cardstock. Why not call it a deck of cards? Well, I guess it's different though. I take it, and she thanks me with the same sweet smile she always had. In a way, I'm glad we're doing this out of normal school hours. God only knows the kinds of rumors that would spring up if anyone outside the club saw us alone in a classroom. Oh. Good thing there's this history something. Although, admittedly, the thought of us making out in a barren classroom feels kinda helicopter. Monica, curious tone, snaps out of my little danger. You okay? Yeah, just spaced out a bit. I stammer as I try to cover my back. Luckily, she seems to buy it. No worries. She giggles as she steps out the closet and shuts the door behind her. It happens to best. What? Can't imagine you doing it. I chuckle. Well, she traces at the edge of the desk with her finger as if tracing back her thoughts. Wait, I don't see anything that Monica is, well, altering the game or something. Let me just go check the character folder. Everything is still here. Yeah. We should check these 4 character files. Because if one of them are gone, then there's something happening. It's happened to me before. When Sayuri first came to the club room, she caught me napping on the. Oh yes. That's what happened in the first part of the side stories of Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. By the way, we're going to try to speedrun DDLC Plus and then go through the side stories. Now that sounds more like Sayori than you. I decided to tease her a bit. Coffee only gets you so far, you know. Yeah, she's right about that. Outside the club, Monica seems really genuine and down to earth. Part of me wonders if anyone else has this side of her. I mean, I'm guessing that everyone else in the club has her and her other friends. What time is it? So, just... I think we're all done here, ready to head back. Oh yeah. I make sure I make sure I've still got everything she's handed me, and we start making our way back upstairs. Why we didn't just use the elevator? An elevator is beyond me, but I'm not complaining about spending more time with Monica. Before we start to reach the classroom, I decided to ask about the track we listened before the club started. So what do you think about the track from earlier? I liked it. Tries with mine. My only problem is it was too short. It's nothing really. Besides, knowing you're probably better at music than I am. I did practice the piano a bit, but I wasn't any good at it. Then why is your reality so fire, so good? Actually, yeah. I actually used the song Your Reality on some of my videos, like Let's Ride episode 4. But until I noticed that video got a copyright claim, I started using the instrumental version of it, and it seems that I didn't got any copyright claim of it. So I'll just keep using the instrumental version until I finally change it with something else. The way she said that suggests that there's more she wants to hide from me. Maybe if we get close, she'll open up, but who knows if that'll even happen. Wait, I don't know if this thing has multiple endings or just single ending. I just don't know. Upon entering, not much has changed. You're still focused on her novel while Sayori and Natsuki chatting near the window. Sayori then notices us both and practically skips towards us. You get everything you needed? Both Monica and I nod. Yep, honestly, helicopter was a real help. I give a smirk. It's no problem, really. Natsuki then pipes up as Sayori collects everything and takes it to the front. What took you so long? Where do you make... Natsuki, what's with that? What's wrong with you, Natsuki? As much as I'd love that to have happened, I can't help but be a little taken aback by how sincere she sounded. I glance at Monica and we both share blood. But the more I look at her, the more I see a faint smile being delicately painted across her face. Maybe deep down she wanted that. Okay, Natsuki, they focus on me. Honestly, helicopter, I thought you'd be a pump and go guy, but color me impressed. She caps that off with an insanely cheeky smile. And what's with all those pump and go kind of guy? What does she mean? Like, oh, My face goes even deeper shade of red. One that my nerdy brain can only describe as almost crocodile. What in the world is that? My eyes widen as well. No, Natsuki. By the time I gather myself, Natsuki has really gotten closer to me and brings herself up to me. Well, as close as someone as short as she as her can dream. It's obviously you've thought about it. I go to deny it, though. Thankfully, I don't need to, as Natsuki's already trotted off safely. Okay, we should just keep saving up. Because we're about to end this stream in a few minutes. Your looks over in size. Please show some decency, Natsuki. I was only teasing. Natsuki's voice whines as Yuri shakes her head. Can't deny that it was kinda funny. I don't have much time to settle down before one can ask us to the club. Okay, everyone, it's time to share poems. Yay! With that, Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly get their poems out of their bags as I do. Sarah pulls hers from her pocket. Typical Sayuri. Oh, it's already 3:40. That's fast. Look at the walks over me. You remember to write a poem last night? I did, yeah. I grumble. It was kind of the first thing I did when I got back. It's probably not any good. Monkey pats my shoulder. Don't worry, I'm not really good at this either. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be good. Oh, that's cause I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. A faint blush then overcomes her. Besides, I'm just looking forward to see how you express yourself. By the way, she smiles at me, combined with how she said that last part, sends a rather pleasant feeling down my stomach. I can't describe it too well, but it really feels really sweet. Oh, 2 hours! We've been streaming for 2 hours and 7 minutes. You too. Okay. She just strides off back to the front desk to get her notebook. Still feeling a tinge awkward about the whole scenario I've thrown myself into. I got to share my poem with Sayori. After all, she knows me better than anybody in the club this time. That in mind, I go over and sit in front of her. And there goes the poem sharing sequence. Sarah smells cheerily. Oh hey, Captain, ready to share your poem? I guess. Once again, I find myself mumbling. This is embarrassing. I lower my head to the desk, only for Sayori to do the same, lowering her voice as well. About the poem, or Natsuki said about you and about the poems. I responded quickly, keeping my voice low enough to not catch anyone else's attention. Afterwards, I placed my head on the desk, only for Sayori to pat the back of my noggin. I believe you, don't worry. I look up at her, I smirk, sliding my poem over the desk. She flashes me with a quick smile before starting to read the poem. At the time she finished reading, looking quite proud. This is a really good poem. It's got some nice feelings in it. I chuckle with another smirk. You're just saying that. Better save this. Just filling a lot of, well, space for saving. Okay. Persistence right there. No, I'm I mean it. She's not sincere. Thanks, Sayuri. Surely I'm not as good as she's making out. I can't deny that it feels nice though. Anyway, could I read your poem? Go for it. Sayuri beams. I picked her poem off the table and began to read it. The poem is titled Dear Sunshine. Yeah, that's the poem. The melancholic connotations to the words aren't lost on me either. However, the last line makes me smile to myself. I want breakfast! I want breakfast. Yes, Sayori wants breakfast. Well, we all want breakfast every time we wake up. Every morning we always want breakfast. Because it is the important meal of the day anyway. Like, if it is just sunny side up eggs, like sunny side up and some bread, that's already enough. Or even the sausage McMuffin is really good enough. Well, yeah, or just some regular pancakes, something else like that, and then either some hot chocolate or coffee or whatever energy-giving drink that you can drink in part of it. Because, well, and one thing, most breakfasts are, well, contains high energy, high calories, high carbohydrates, because yeah, yes. So since we're starting the day and you're going to do a lot of work for a day, you really need high energy. You really need a lot of energy. So that's why most breakfasts are, well, high in calories. What a glance up, it's a pretty good, but did you write it in this morning? Eh? She seems genuinely confused. In response, I turned the paper in her direction so she can read it and point to the line. Her eyes scanned the paper until they finally meet my finger. She blushes a little. I don't remember writing that. I give her a reassuring smile. Come on, it's okay. She smiles back as I continue. Besides, if you think about it, it still works. The way I'm thinking about is that the subject of the poem is probably me just waking up like they would any other day. Maybe the whole I want breakfast thing could be seen as them getting out of bed. She's nodding as if she's thinking of it. Thinking it over. That actually kind of makes sense. You're sounding a bit like I feel myself blushing slightly. Now you're just saying that. Encoding overloaded, consider turning down. Okay, there's always that thing popping right here in OBS. I chuckle nervously, a part of me hoping that Monica didn't hear what she said. Sarah simply shakes her head, her grin never leaving her face. Anyways, I'm gonna share with Natsuki now. In a bit. I wave back at Sayuri as she starts chatting with Natsuki. I look back to Monica and notice that she's just finishing up with Yuri. Monica seemed quite eager to see my poem earlier, so it only makes sense that I should share with her next. Poem in hand, I get up, walk over. Transition. I give her a short wave and a smile. Hey! Her eyes meet mine as she smiles sweetly at me. Hey, helicopter, you're having a good time so far. Yeah, I am. I take a seat right in front of Monica. I'm glad. I choose to ignore the fact that I've not really spent too much time inside the clubroom today. Having spent the majority of my time with it. But in all fairness, I'd be lying if I didn't say I was enjoying myself. Also, since you're new and everything, if you ever had any ideas of other activities you could do or what we could do better, don't be afraid to let me know. Don't worry, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'm gonna be afraid to let her know. Besides, what experience do I have at organizing clubs? I'm better off just trusting Monica's judgment of things. Anyways, I guess I've gotta show you my poem. I timidly slide the sheet over to her. Yep, I've actually been looking forward to it. To everyone's poem or just mine? She picks up the sheet and begins to read it with a intent. Okay, there's another typo here. It should be with an intent, not with a intent. That's okay. I've actually found two typo errors in this mod. Just a while ago, the misspelling of I forgot that word, and then this one, there's a little bit of typo / grammar error. Instead of an intent, it's a intent, which is wrong. So since yes, this is just a demo, then they should probably they would probably fix the typos, wrong grammar, and everything else. Minutes pass, more than enough time for her to finish reading the poem. My mind keeps telling me she hates it, but she eventually places the paper down and looks quite astonished. Are you sure this is your first time writing poetry? Yeah. I feel a bead of sweat trickle down my forehead. Is it bad? No. Monica's tone shifts a more apologetic one. I didn't mean it like that. The cheeks sweated simply. I just mean it was pretty good. Sayori saying that is one thing. But Monica though? You can't be serious. No, I am. She smiles sweetly at me, causing me to smile back as well. In a way, the language kinda reminds me of my own poems. It does? I'm surprised at that comment. My writing has never been that great, even with my improving over the years. There's no way that it could be seriously compared to her words though, right? She nods, sliding her notebook over me, signaling me to read it. I focused on the page. Her poems seems to tell a story of a person doing all they can to preserve the way that people think about. Wait, that's not one of. Okay, so there's one thing that I would like to recommend to the creator of this mod. How about or at least for Monica's poem, they should at least show it, so that the player would even know. Okay, just wait. Yes. Not present ba yan? Ha? Diyan mo lang yung chest ka. Sorry about that, it's just a phone call. Her poems just seem to go. Okay. It's quite solemn, yet hopeful at the same time. By the end, there's a suggestion that one day they won't need to keep appearances up. I read it I read it through a second time before looking back up at Monica, completely taken aback. I knew she'd be good at this, but this is something else. That was really great. Is that all you can say, helicopter? Monica smirks. Glad you liked it. As I had her book back, I a thought crosses my mind. Kind of curious though. What was on your mind when you wrote this? This is a new post that I really like. That they created. So cute, so amazing. Monica stops silently, mulling over to what to say next. She takes a deep breath. Okay, I have to screenshot that thing as well. I'd say over the years, I've noticed that some people have a habit of keeping up appearances just because people see them a certain way. That's a little deeper than I expected. It does also remind me of certain people I've seen, mostly high schoolers. Go on. Like, I wouldn't say I'm the best at reading people, but I at least think people like that may hate being held to such high standards. She goes on, sounding like an expert. Then again, she's been around so many people over the years I've known her, so that very well may be the case. I take a sigh as I collected my thoughts. Honestly, that's partially what I thought it was about. Monica gives a knowing smile. Maybe we're more alike than you thought. I seriously doubt that. All because we thought the same one can't mean much, right? Unless she remembers our discussions back in the class, man. Oh wait, I kind of forgot something. Wait lang ah. I almost forgot that one of my classmates is celebrating their birthday right now. I really forgot about that. But that's just great. If I already know it in advance, then I could have just go open Notepad plus and then start writing down some codes because I have a unique way of greeting someone other with HTML, because that's one of the programming languages that I'm currently learning. Okay, maybe we're more like that than you thought. I seriously doubt that. All because we thought the same one can't mean much, right? Also, discussion back in the class then. Yours mine is far better than mine. If that's the case, I decided to humor. Maybe we are, maybe we aren't. She shares a short laugh between us. That's something that takes me back fondly. She was the only person that made last year's English class bearable. What? Variable? What does that mean? Variable to get through. I guess that's why I always gravitated towards her for group work. Either that, or it's because she was probably the one person in that class that put up with my... yeah. Okay, this is safe. Okay, we shouldn't say those things. But that's in the past. I need to focus now. Monica is the first to talk after our short laugh. I was kind of worried you wouldn't take this seriously, but you surprised me. I feel my face reddened a bit. Hey, it's nothing. I chose to be part of this club after all. And I'm glad you are. So thanks, Monica. My stammering side takes center stage. Okay, my CPU usage is right at 100%. Amazing. This also it also says here in OBS encoding is overloaded once again. I just hate it when my PC is using 100% of the CPU. Ah! Why? It's also that my PC is frozen. Messenger is frozen. Stop responding. I don't know. Just gonna go. Okay, so just like I said a while ago, we're going to end our stream or stop playing here. So yes. So I'm going back and we're going to end the stream in a few minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Wait. Yes. Okay, now we're back. Okay, let me just go add a little music first. There we go. Okay, I don't know why is my stream just stuttering in my... But I don't seem like I'm lagging or something. The status here is green and everything is good. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, but you're just making excuses, aren't you? I should do something about this first. There we go. Wow. My internet is good, it's just my PC. I guess I should go stop the antivirus from scanning this. Because it's using a lot of my resources. And other than that, it's just like OBS. It's just obvious. Normal can go high. Okay, but it's just it's just this one on my PC though. But on my phone, the stream seems to be okay. Never mind. I think it's also lagging or something. Ah, there we go, it's on red. The red square of death, as I should call it. I just hate it. I already placed the OBS at the highest process priority, and but it's just YouTube. It's just YouTube. There's no other processes other than OBS. It's using a lot of my CPU. Yeah, it's YouTube's fault. YouTube fixed this thing. Fix my stream right now, since I'm going to finish it anyway. I guess it doesn't even matter. It's just about finish anyway. If we just go lower the bitrate to 750. I just lowered the stream's bitrate to 750 kbps. I don't know if that would work. It always stutters like that. Okay, everything looks good right now. But anyway, yep. So that's gonna be it for today for the DDLC or Doki Doki Within mod. And wow, I didn't even know that's gonna be it's a mod focus for, or a mod from Monica. Like, that's amazing. I really like it. Yeah, it just says here, good connection. And this thing goes on my other phone, it doesn't even. Anyway, I guess that's just it for today. And I guess, peace out, I guess. Peace out, guys. See you tomorrow.